Welcome back to Cyber Defense TV. In today's hot seat is Rob Cataldo. Rob is the Vice President of Kaspersky's North American Enterprise Business Unit. Rob, tell us about Kaspersky and what you guys are up to today.
Sure thing. First of all, Gary, thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Thanks for coming.
Kaspersky is a long-standing organization. We've been around for about 20 years. We were founded in '97 by Eugene Kaspersky, who is our chairman and CEO today. We have about 35 representative offices across 31 different countries and operations in almost 200 different territories and geographies around the world. And so our primary mission from day one is to really find and surface the details of sophisticated threats and threat actors, regardless of their origin or purpose, and then share that information responsibly with our customers and anyone that could be in harm's way from those different malicious cyber threats.
Now, a lot of people in the industry are talking about artificial intelligence and threat intel and all this stuff and machine learning. You guys have been doing this kind of thing for a long time, and yet you've done some advances in something called hybrid cloud. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned machine learning and artificial intelligence. So they're buzzwords in the industry, that's for sure. Yes, so some people would be interested to know that Kaspersky's actually been leveraging and utilizing those technologies since 2008. And really with machine learning, it's about algorithms and training those algorithms to be smarter over time. And that doesn't come without being able to attract or gather a lot of threat data from multiple sources over many, many years, which has made our technology great and very reliable and consistent over the years. So now if we apply that to hybrid cloud, it's the same great technology, but it's undergone an evolution in that the digital transformation is causing many businesses to go to the cloud in order to compete and to fill fast with different projects that they have. And in doing so, they have gone to private clouds as well as public cloud infrastructures, and the corporate network is becoming ever more decentralized and somewhat heterogeneous. And so that puts a burden on IT professionals and our customers to be able to gain visibility into those assets, whether they're virtual assets, physical assets, or they're somewhere in a private or public cloud, to properly protect them with the right solution, and then to be able to manage them for proper and unified orchestration. And that's exactly what Kaspersky Hybrid Cloud Security delivers.
So if I'm a small to medium-sized company and I'm looking to offload a lot of features of my business into the cloud, I might use a Salesforce tool, or I might use a Dropbox, or I might use Amazon Web Service or Microsoft. How are you helping me, or maybe even a larger enterprise, to kind of secure those assets? As you say, they're not in the building anymore.
Correct. So traditionally, we've those businesses that have leveraged the cloud to have digital assets somewhere out there. They've traditionally relied on the third-party hosting providers or infrastructure as a service providers for a degree of security. What many don't or fail to recognize is that the native security for those cloud providers can only go so far. For instance, they are responsible with reliability. They're responsible with delivering native infrastructure security for wherever they exist. When it comes to the workloads behind that, in terms of the data that actually sits on those virtual servers that are somewhere off in a public cloud, it's really up to the customer to secure that information. And that's where something like hybrid cloud security comes in, based on its reliable and effective way in which it can protect that specific data for workloads that are out there. And today we are supporting both Azure as well as Amazon Web Services, and our goal is to expand our relationship with other public cloud providers in the future.
Is this kind of like spinning up a VM security session or a VM version of Kaspersky out there in my cloud, helping ensure that these files and pieces of data that are moving around are not being filled with advanced persistent threats or stolen? I mean, how are you really protecting that information?
So it's just that simple. You would simply go to, if you have assets hosted in Amazon, you would go to the Amazon marketplace and you would choose to protect some of your virtual assets in that public cloud infrastructure by using Kaspersky. Therefore, Kaspersky's solution, which has been optimized for that specific asset, would then be applied, and we would use our same machine learning based and rule set based, as well as signature and non-signature based detection and prevention techniques to go ahead and protect those assets against any form of traditional, advanced, or even very advanced malware threats.
Now, Kaspersky.com is where I would normally go for some information. Is there an enterprise page or a URL that's different for our viewers to check out?
Yes, there is a subpage for enterprise right from the Kaspersky.com website, where you can find a multitude of different resources, and there's always a number to call. So if there are other questions, anyone can call in, and we'll connect them with the appropriate account rep, and they can take them through whatever questions they may have.
Sounds great. I really want to thank you for your time today. And I'll just tell our viewers, go to www.kaspersky.com, find that enterprise link, and learn about where this company is headed, because I think they can help you in a way you never thought possible. And join us next time for cyberdefense.tv.